Big up all the real ones in the chat and all the real ones that watch me. And yeah, we're going to fucking go here. We're going to do the Crystal Palace v Wolves and see how this one goes. This was one I was going to like see how it went, to be honest. Hold up. Yeah, I don't want to be reading things out from Instagram on here. Big up everybody. Hope everyone is well. And yeah, we're going to go into this game with Wolves and Crystal Palace. I'm buzzing, guys. I am fucking buzzing. I'm buzzing. Honestly, I'm fucking buzzing. Even bees would say I'm fucking trying to fucking do impressions of them. I am so fucking buzzing. It's fucking amazing. Honestly, it's amazing. And big up to Bournemouth as well for getting their win against Manchester City. Trying to find the stream. Might have to do Sky because we've got one here. Yeah, got one here. We're all good. We're all good. Right, okay, so let's get it cracking and let's get on with it and just see where we fucking go with this game. I don't really care, to be honest with you, because I'm just fucking so happy about what I've just seen. Have I got the same fucking game on? I haven't ever. Nah, I think, is this Palace? I have no idea. What the fuck is this on my stream at the minute? I don't know. Don't care either, to be honest with you. What are they? This can't be fucking Wolves Grand, is it? No, this ain't fucking it. The fuck's that badge? Hold up. Let me try and find the fucking game first of all. Right, where are we? Wolves. I might actually just go on Sky. You know what? I clicked the wrong fucking button, so it's my fault, to be honest. Anyway, here we go. Right, okay, so we're on the adverts at the moment, and then we're going to get on with the game afterwards. But you know what? Fucking hell. Buzzing, mate. Fucking buzzing. What an amazing fucking 3-0 against fucking West Ham. Is Lopetegui gone now, do you reckon? Do you reckon Lopetegui's gone? Surely he's gone now. I mean, they got the man sent off. I mean, it was, for me in the first half, it was pretty 50-50, but then again, you're trying to work each other out and stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, I think it was a matter of time anyway, personally. That's just my personal feeling on it, that it was pretty much a matter of time. And if anyone wants to come on, they can. And we'll have a chat about sort of certain things, because I am on StreamYard at the minute, so I can actually do that. Streamlabs, I'm actually going to have to work out and see where we go from that, but we'll get there. We'll get there. They've got like 8 minutes before the game starts. Let's just have a look through the teams. So you got Wolves. I don't think Wolves are any easy shakes either, to be honest with you. Right, so their starting 11 is going to be Saw, Semedo, Bueno, Dawson, Totti, Nori, Gomez, Doyle, Sarabia, and Cunha, and Strand Lawson. The biggest danger, I think, of Wolves at the minute is probably Cunha, to be honest. That's just my opinion. But Bentley, Doherty, Lamina, Andre, Gomez, Forbes, Bellegarde. I quite like that Bellegarde as well. He's on the bench, though. Gades, whatever, and Pond. And the team for Crystal Palace is... Oh, I've got a question. I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and there was they asked Chalobah, I think it was, who their most skillful player was at the minute, and he said Eddie. Does he really mean Nketiah? No, that's not fucking Crystal Palace. That's a fucking Villa. No, I'll find it in a minute. There you go, Crystal Palace Football Club. Right, so the lineup is Anderson, Muniz, Chalobah, Lacroix, Gay, Mitchell, Hughes, Kamada, Saw, Mateta, and Nketiah. Turner, Matthews, Schlupp, Klein, Decore, Uma, Devaney, fucking hell. What are you doing to me? Pora, Kapora, and Agbino. Agbin1. I don't know. I'm not a Palace fan, so I don't know off these players anyway. So yeah, we're going to crack it off and get on with the game when it starts. And here we go. Still drinking, still loving it, still celebrating. Can't be bad. What better can you ask for than this, to be honest? I mean, fucking hell. We're just on a different fucking level at the minute. Absolutely amazing. All the pictures on social media as well. Forest being third. I mean, it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Fucking love it. Love it. And, you know, when you get these kind of games and you get what you get here, you know, and then you see what's going on afterwards, it's just like, I don't really care. But, you know, it's interesting to watch. Are we going to need to renew our passports, Yeti? Absolutely. Forest on fire. How you doing, Stephanie? All right. I'm loving it. Honestly, I'm loving it. Big up, Carl. Evening. How you doing? Seriously, I am loving it. I'm fucking loving it. Honestly, I've got to get my reaction on one of these reaction channels at some point. But I think you only get them, you know, like when you play in one of the bigger teams, like the Uniteds or the Arsenals or the Cities, or, you know, that's the only time you're actually going to get noticed for a reaction. And I don't think you get noticed for a reaction against West Ham the way they are at the minute. But it deserves it. It deserves it. Stephanie, big ups, Yay, Sai, and Cole Legends. How are you, Stephanie? You all right? Got is it Chelsea tomorrow? As Amaron took over at the moment. Hopefully, you don't end up being a moron, because that would really be bad. And you do deserve to have something good going on at the minute. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Oh mate, honestly, I'm fucking done. Right, I'm going to try and get as many sort of comments and stuff like that on the page. See how we go with that. And Wolves and Palace are coming out now. You know what's so good? You know what is awesome about streaming? You know when your game's over and you're not panicking anymore, and you're not like, you know, you can just kind of just be yourself and just chill out and all that kind of stuff. Because every game is a panic. Because you're thinking, oh, we're going to fucking drop it here, or we're going to fuck up here. You know, this is that and the other. And we didn't turn up to fuck up today at all. And we've now got the home form going as well, apart from the loss to Fulham. You know, looking good for us. And we've got a good team together. We've got a good togetherness as well with the side. You can see that 100%. And some cracking fucking goals today. Honestly, some cracking goals. That eye in the left foot. Oh my fucking days. And then that Callum Hudson-Odoi right foot. Oh my days. Obviously something we've worked on in the you know, training ground, stuff like that. So yeah. Mate, what is it? You know. You know what I'm going to do, don't you? Yeah, I'm going to turn you all into Forest fans eventually. You're all just going to be Forest. That's my plan. It's like the invasion of the fucking football fan snatchers. That's exactly what it is. And you're all going to turn into Forest fans. So, how are you feeling, mate? How are you feeling? Because that was a fucking massive result, bro. That was a massive result, and full respect to you. I've not seen the game, so I can't actually comment on the game. But I know you're going to have to play hard to actually get anything against City. So big respect to you. I did have a sinking feeling when they pulled one back against the club run of play and they threw the kitchen sink with 10 to go, but we soaked it up and keeper made a couple of saves. Yeah, awesome, man. Awesome. Can't expect any more than that, man. But let's get it right. I mean, you took the game to them. They wouldn't be trying to chuck the kitchen sink at you if you hadn't took the game to them. So massive respect to Bournemouth. I know a lot of Forest fans don't like Bournemouth or anything like that, and maybe I wouldn't either if I didn't know you. But knowing you, I want the best for you as well. But obviously, I want the best for my club as well. So, you have to sort of look at it in that respect. And I'm fucking getting wankered tonight. I'm getting wankered tonight. Is Hammer in for the game on Sunday, or is it still Van Nistelrooy? Right, kicked off. Ball's gone straight back to Anderson and kicked up in the air. Bit of a mishmash going on at the minute with Wolves. Nice passing moves, though, from Wolves, to be fair, from the start. And, if he could have managed to get that pass across to the right-hand side there. Buzzing Yeti, like I said, 7 points from City. Aston Villa played all the top 9 teams now in 10 games and we 8th. Unbelievable. You know what? You're doing exactly the same as what we're doing. I think you've been doing it before us, but you're doing exactly the same. You're taking on the big teams, and you're actually making them think. Stop fucking disrespecting us. So I think we're in the same fucking boat in that respect. Hope Kamada doesn't get pushed around today. And by the way, you get wankered every night. You know what? Believe it or not, Paddy, I don't. It's you know what I mean? I don't. I do this tonight. I'll drink so much tonight, and then I guarantee tomorrow I probably won't even bother. Seriously. Honestly, I don't drink as much as people think. I've knocked it down a hell of a lot. Big up, Yay. Congrats on today's win and reaching third. Bro, it's fucking amazing. Big up to JPT. Make sure you follow JPT's channel. Mate, it's just, honestly, I'm on cloud 9, mate. Honestly, I'm on cloud 9. I had a bit of a worry about the game, sort of like, West Ham could all of a sudden turn up and stuff like that. And, when it goes the way you want it to go, it's just fucking amazing. And I'm loving the way we're playing. It's not luck either. We're just playing some really good stuff at the minute. We've got a really good team spirit going. Same as Bournemouth, really. They've got a really good team spirit going as well. You've got Man United tomorrow, haven't you? Is it Man United or is it Liverpool? No, it's not Liverpool. Liverpool played today. Hit a like, please, says Carl Rossi. How are you doing anyway, Carl? Did you watch the game, mate? It's a bit of a tough one to watch, to be fair. But I know you're a real one, so you know I'm not bragging or anything like that. I've said before, I don't like your manager. I think he's a fraud. And, you know, I don't think you'll get anywhere until he's gone, personally. Yeah, I did. Best I avoid people when we perform like that. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. That's the unfortunate thing about doing this, because you're always gonna have those people in your face, but you've got that ability to just sort of fucking cut them out. I'm happy for Mama though. I'm happy for Mama because I mean Newcastle have struggled a bit starting of the season and things like that. So I mean I'm massively happy for Mama. I think we both have to say that the recruitment of our managers was exceptional. Otherwise, I think we would both be surviving, but not ripping up trees like we were. We are. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think you've got a great manager. Great manager. Yeah, I'm too quick to violence, so I avoid. Yeah, it's a good idea, bro. Good idea. The trouble is, though, like being quick to violence on YouTube, you can't get to the bastards because they say shit and they're nowhere near you. So it's one of them, innit? So you're just getting angry. And there's no way of actually getting to these people. If you did, then they probably wouldn't say the same thing again, but it don't work like that. Is Nuno Spanish? Do we both have the two best Spanish managers in the league? Nuno, yeah, like Carl said, he's Portuguese, I believe, because that's where he normally picks the players from. Or however you spell it. Cheers, Carl. It's never satisfactory. Mark Gaya was naughty when treading on Cunha's foot. I don't blame him, though. Cunha's one of those players that can fucking really hurt you if you're not careful. I do like that Cunha, to be honest with you. Got nearly 6 minutes in, and Wolves with the ball in the defence. Did you, CPFC Paddy, did you see that? I was watching a YouTube video the other day where Hudson-Odoi and Chalobah, who apparently play FIFA quite a lot, went up against each other. It was some kind of Premier League thing. And Chalobah was asked who the most skillful player was at Crap Palace at the minute, and he said Eddie. Is Eze's first name Eddie? Because I'm not quite. I don't know why does everybody that has Eddie Nketiah all of a sudden just start supporting the guy left, right, and centre? He's not the most skillful player at all at Palace. Got to be Eze, surely. I'm always on the verge of signing Cunha in fancy, but he's just not consistent enough. I just like him. I think he's one of them that can all of a sudden turn it on. You know, you get those players that can all of a sudden do something good. He's one of them for me. Here comes Wolves down the left-hand side. Oh, pulls it round to his right. All right, Nori. But then the shot's not good enough and goes wide. Eddie does have technical ability. He just doesn't have a brain. Yeah, I'm not sure about the technical ability, to be honest. But I do agree with you on the fact that he doesn't really have a football brain. He definitely doesn't have a striker brain. I personally think, and I've been saying this for a while, I personally think that Eddie would be better in a midfield position because he does actually get stuck in. He's definitely not a striker. Although I have seen him taking some better positions for Palace than I have seen him do it for Arsenal, to be honest. But I think he will actually get stuck in. That's the thing. That's what I've always said. I said it on another stream. Fucking hell, I'm sounding like Anthony. I said it on a stream, back in 1962. If you go back and watch that stream, I said it in a stream, and it was 1962, and I said that he'll come good. It's Cunha. Oh, well played there from Anderson. I don't know what it is about Eddie. He seems to get passes everywhere. I don't know why. You know, I'm glad we didn't sign him. Who gets better first, Eddie, Oyland, or Mudryk? All flop so far, but does anyone think they will get any better? Well, Mudryk's got I think he's got the ability to be something good, but I'm not quite sure whether he's kind of got the work rate. There is some games I watch with Mudryk, which I think, you know what, he's getting it together. And then all of a sudden it just drops again. And who was the other one you said? Oyland. Oyland, I think, definitely. I'd say Oyland, to be honest. I like Oyland. I think he's decent. Getting stuck in, it's your fucking job. Just because footballers are a bunch of pussies these days, don't give them credit. No, it doesn't. But I just like those kind of players who actually sort of get stuck in and put 100% performance in actually fucking getting in there. That's always been my go-to. I'm not really a big fan of like the superstar, you know, Neymar type of players. They're just, I'm sorry, but if you think Neymar's the best Brazilian that was ever born, then there's something fucking wrong with you. There's no need to analyse it. He's simply a shit footballer who people have to take a lethal dose of hallucinogens to convince themselves to save face for whatever club he plays for. Yeah, mate. Couldn't say it any better myself. Could not say it any better myself. And I mean, look at that dog shit pass from him, then sight. Carl, I hear that. This is the thing, innit? You just got to be fucking real with it. The fact of the matter is the guy just cannot fucking bag. He can't bag, and he's a striker. I mean, I know strikers aren't apparently supposed to bag, but, you know, according to Billy knows bollocks, but, you know, he just can't. He just cannot bag. That's what he's there for at the end of the day. If you're a striker, that's what you should be doing. I don't know how many times the commentator has to say about Elise leaving. We fucking know. Big up, Jack, bro. Does my head in. Yeah, you always get that, though, don't you, when somebody leaves? As soon as somebody leaves, you always get that shit. I keep reminding people that he was rubbish for Leeds in the champ with service coming out of his ears, but no one watches the champ, so they don't know. I knew, mate. I knew. I've always, obviously, you know, I've always watched the champ as well, so I knew. I knew exactly, mate. Never impressed me at all. Then he'll score, say today, and you will have dickheads thinking he's it and totally forget his entire career. Yeah, 100%. Totally. I think as a football fan, if you know football, you can see players who've got it and players who haven't, you know. And Eddie Nketiah hasn't got it. How many opportunities is this guy going to get before people realise he just hasn't got it? So we were saying we never score from corners. Well said, Carl. One swallow doesn't make a summer. Absolutely. Why is that stand empty? Are they doing work on it or something? I don't know, mate. Probably. No idea. But if you've got fucking people not turning up and they beat you, that's kind of bad. Right. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in a sec. I need a pee. Oh, but how the fuck do I do this? I can't remember. I've used this for fucking ages. Okay, I know. That's it. There. Oh no, I can't use that because I'm not signed up for StreamYard. You can't use a fucking picture because I'm not signed up for StreamYard. Sign up for £30 a fucking month and then I can use a fucking picture. Or go fuck yourself. I'll be back in a sec. I remember the days when people used to create something on the internet and go, you know what? I'm really happy with what I've created here, so I'm just going to give it to people for nothing because I'm a good person. Not now. It's like, oh, you've got to pay for this. You've got to pay for that. Fucking pricks. Does my fucking nothing, man. I knew he was crap at Leeds. I went with Bamford over him. Says it all. So irritating. We never score from corners. Well said, Carl. One swallow doesn't make summer. Exactly, Jack. We sold out, so I don't know. To be fair, Delacroix looks tidy, doesn't he? Not a world beater, but tidy. You know what? I tell you what, guys. Right? No. Anything I created or came up with, I would fucking offer it to people for nothing. I mean, that's Nketiah in a slot there. He was running through there. He was running through, yeah. But instead, he fucking drops down on his fucking horse. You know? That's Nketiah for me. Look, you're running through and you just drop down on your fucking horse. Why not run through and just fucking take a shot at fucking goal, man? It's getting a bit feisty now. Fucking everybody's all over the fucking floor. Nice pass there from Hughes, though, on the right hand side. Easily dealt with, though, and get a throw in for Wolves. Tell you what, if I was a footballer, if I was an actual fucking, I'd be dead by full time. I'd be dead because I would be running around and trying to do so many things in that fucking 90 minutes. I would be dead by the end of the game. Here comes Ike Nori on the left-hand side. Not a good pass, though, into the middle. Easily defended. Okay, Carl, I finished the Shield, really enjoyed it, not what I was expecting. Also, just watched first 3 Sons of Anarchy, good so far. I would like to apologise to Anthony Taylor. I was calling him a bold fuck, but Eddie took a dive. Yeah, exactly. Big up, Mama. Big up. What a win. Well done. Absolutely. Fucking, that was the Newcastle from like 2 seasons ago. You know, get your goal and then just keep hold of it. I thought that was awesome from you guys. You say we paid what 8 million for or something. Does he actually look worse than Eddie, respective to his role? Nope. I liked it. You know what? I mean, I don't want to go on record as saying this, but you know, I actually quite like Hughes because he does actually get stuck in. I think he's advanced so much from Derby, who had him as this player that was like Mr. Barcelona, which he never was. You know. I must give that a watch. Might start it this week. SOA is incredible. Jealous you're getting to watch it for the first time. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly how I feel about Sons of Anarchy. You know, when someone watches it for the first time, because I can remember, like, when I first watched it, I loved every minute of it. I could not, every time an episode finished, I had to see the next episode. It was one of them that would just take your fucking weekend or your week away completely. A bit like Spartacus, Blood and Sand as well. That was like that. I actually watched Spartacus, Blood and Sand first season in a day. It was that good. I had to keep fucking getting the next episode. So I watched it all in a day. And that's another one you need to check out, Si, if you haven't seen it. Sparkles, Blood and Sand. Absolute brilliant. Thanks, Si. I'll be bringing it for sure. Use is fine for recycling the ball whilst not doing anything stupid. 8 million fine. I just like players that get stuck in, mate. And I think he's one of those players that get stuck in. Derby completely didn't play him in the right places, to be honest. They had him in a fucking situation where he was diving all the time. But then again, it's Derby. What do you expect? Yeah, added to the list. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, you'll love that, mate. I mean, there's a change of the character of the actor that plays Spartacus because unfortunately the main guy fucking died. You know, not anything he can help, but it still was good. Spartacus is fucking excellent. Really good series. Mama, nice result for you guys today. Fair play. Absolutely. It was awesome from Newcastle today, to be honest. Absolutely awesome. Right, we're back in the set. I need another beer. We're Newcastle now, anyway. Let's have a look on the table. 9th. Nice. Not been like a major start for Newcastle, has it really? But there seems to be a thing about Newcastle and Arsenal. Seems to be one of those teams, doesn't it? I like my history type dramas. Yeah, absolutely. As long as they're doing right. If they try to do it and put all the DEI shit in, then I'm not interested in it. That Bruno G is a diving fuck, though. He did the dark arts the same way that other teams do it. So, I mean, I can't really knock him in that respect. I know what you're saying, though. Agree, Paddy, dark arts sorcerer level 10. I'd much rather have Eddie off be playing Asher, who came on. You mean Archer, who came on against Forest and looked decent? Is it Archer? Have you got Archer, Cameron Archer? Is that the Palace player? I can't remember. Newcastle not conceding many, and now Isaac back. Shout up the goals for. Yeah, 100%. I thought they played it really well, and to be honest, the biggest thing I took from that game is you're 1-0 down. It's only 1-0. And towards the end of the game, they were just fucking around with the ball. They were just fucking around with the ball in the defence. Just lump the fucking thing over the top. And just at least try and fucking get a goal and get a fucking draw. I always notice that kind of shit, and it always does my head in. It's like there's nothing wrong. I know you've got your tactics lined up and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes you just have to go, fuck it. Let's just lump the fucking ball and see if we can get anybody on the end of it. You know? Now, when we played you, we brought on a young academy kid, Asher, and he showed more in 5 minutes than most in 85. Okay. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not? What you need to do is you need to ring Glasner and go 20-handed on him. If you go 20-handed on him, mate, he'll listen to you. Mateta here. Oh, and Ketty is shot. Fucking hell. Well, Mateta, a bit slow, though. He's a bit slow, isn't he? I don't think there was any other option there, really, to be honest. Here come Wolves on the left-hand side, though, with Ike Nori. Plays it across the centre. Not really any good stuff. Crystal Palace are pressing, though. It's good pressing from Palace. And nice way to win the ball back as well, to be fair. Mateta, nice ball down the right-hand side. Ball into the middle was, yeah. Oh, no, they've done all right, though. Ball comes into the box, and straight to keeper's got that. 27, nearly 28 minutes gone. Sometimes it's better to go route one because the other team might not be expecting you to do that. That's my point. Exactly. That's exactly my point, bro. That's my point. That was one of my biggest issues with Arsenal on the set pieces. They all set up exactly the same for every single set piece. So it was so easy to know what they was going to do every time they got a corner. You've got to mix it up. Newcastle know what they are doing tactically. Eddie's decent man. You just need more quality. Does out have the connections though, And our ball retention is absolutely horrendous. Not really Paddy. He always worked wonders on a shoestring budget for us. To hell, he had good recruiters to guide him. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he got backed, to be fair, which was quite strange. But his mind was on that gay guy. Well, not that gay guy, but the guy that you've got. That's me cancelled. Sorry, Eddie. I think he put all his eggs into one basket trying to get gay from you guys. And it just, it didn't come through. So I think that was like one of the main things. But surely, I mean, as anybody, you've got to have other targets, haven't you? Do you remember back in the day, like when you did the scouting and all that kind of stuff, you'd have 4 targets, yeah? And you go for the last one, you won't get them. Then you go for the third one, then you go for the second one, go for the first one. Newcastle just seemed to be on trying to get gay. Gay, whatever he's fucking called. I was about passing to the middle there. That's caused a bit of an issue there for Crystal Palace. Wolves just not really using it right, though. Crystal Palace managed to come through it. Under a bit of pressure, though, now, Palace. Managed to get a ball out. Mateta, lovely win that was, in the air. Plays it to Nketiah, back to Hughes. Hughes plays it down the left-hand side. Ball comes into the box and easily cleared. It's going to be a set piece. Just looked at your next few games, Yeti. Newcastle, Arsenal, Ipswich, City, United. Hope you keep up the momentum. Yeah, we just got to keep going with it, mate. The confidence is building. Nobody's looking at, we're going to finish top 3 or anything like that. I think they're all just together. We've got a real good together team who all want to play for each other and all want to do stuff. I mean, my fucking what's the fucking word? I don't know. The words left me. Oh, Palace! Oh my days! Wow, what are you going to score there? My ideal thing would be to basically. Let me look at that comment again. I forgot what it said. My ideal thing would be that we do that well this season that Murillo actually looks at it and goes, you know what, I want to stay here because staying here is where I need to be. Because he wants Champions League, basically. Murillo wants Champions League, and that's why he stayed with us this season. So my ideal thing would be that we do that well and keep it going, that we end up in those kind of situations and Murillo thinks, you know what, I'll stay here and we'll get there. That's my ideal. Yeah, I did Palace not score. I know, that was crazy. That was mad. Chalobah should have scored. Tell you what, you wouldn't want to be a bouncer having to throw Mateta out of a nightclub. No, big lad, isn't he? Well, this one so far, pretty fucking 50-50. Both teams are trying to actually get through. I think they're both trying to work each other out, to be honest. Fucking hell, how the hell has that not gone in? That's going to haunt us. Yeah, 100%. Here come Wolves. Down the centre. Nice pass down the left. Cunha. Oh, man. Cunha went for, I don't know whether that was a shot or whether that was a pass into the middle, but either one failed. Yeah, saying we have a couple of crucial players, Semenyo in the headlines, unfortunately, but the other couple have been with us for a good few seasons now, so I hope we'll stay for the ride. Yeah, I think the thing is with you guys is I think you need to like have something sort of positive going by the end of the season, which is looking good right now. But then does somebody take a punt at Semenyo? Because I mean, I do think he's a really good player. I've said all the time that I have a lot of respect for the guy. I think he is a really good player, Semenyo. I think that's what it's all about, though, isn't it? It's like you get good players, you get a good squad, but then are the fucking big six gonna fucking steal them off you? You know, you've got to be sort of like there or thereabouts in order for them not for their heads not to get fucking taken. That's the thing, though. It's a catch-22, isn't it? It's like you want your players to perform and you want them to fucking be really good. But if they are really good and you ain't that fucking top six, top four, top five side, then you've always got that possibility that they're going to fucking take them off you. Oh my days, how do you not score there, Marina? That was a really good attack from Palace there as well. Mateta gets here at the edge of the box, does really good stuff, to be fair. He looks really on it. Ball into the box. Should be fucking putting that on goal, man. Loads of time and space to put that in. The owner has said he will price 80% of teams out of buying him, but if he wants to go somewhere, we can't stop him. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, you can't. That's the big issue. When the top teams want somebody, it's very difficult to keep hold of them. And that's why you've got to keep doing what you do to actually be in and among it. Because if a player can see progress with the team he's got, then he might stick around. But if he can't see progress with what he's got and he's fucking playing really well, he's going to want to go, isn't he? Because he's going to get more money. That's the biggest issue with our teams. You know, if you're not doing the business, you're going to fucking lose them. Yeah, I'll be shocked if we win this. The amount of chances being wasted is a disgrace. I mean, from what I've seen in Cat here in this game so far, he's not doing too bad. Getting involved. I don't know how to call this one, to be honest. It needs a goal. That is one thing I would say. Needs a goal. Calabar has not played well this off. I think Mateta's been decent. I'll be honest, I don't really... I'm not the kind of person that really notices defenders that much, to be fair. It's just the way I am and the way I view football. To be honest, looking at it at the minute, it's looking like it could be a bit of a stalemate, personally. That's what I'm thinking at the minute. Because you're both kind of cancelling each other out. Oh, that's a good fucking pass. Oh, my days. I don't know what. I have to see that one again, to be honest, with the keeper. Annoyingly, too, Semenyo would be ideal for Liverpool if Salah goes. Arse won't ditch Saka, though. Chelsea might splash out if they think they need him. City don't get punished. It gives the Geordies a green light to spend. Yeah. Palace fans, how do you see this one going? We got no Wolves fans in the chat. Normally have Ryan, but I don't know where he is. So, how do you guys see this one going? I'll be honest, I think Wolves are getting on top of this. Right, I'll be back in a set. I need a piss. Ooh. Alright, okay, with game. If we take our chances, we're 2-0 up, so we are shading it, but they don't matter in the end. Yeah, exactly. Wolves' defence getting more comfortable now after weathering the short early storm. Very true, Paddy. It should be at least 1-up and shut the home fans down a bit. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think you're building their confidence a bit, to be honest. Because you've had one or two chances that maybe you should have done fucking better with. And I think it's kind of building their confidence. I don't know. I think, you know what? I mean, he actually touches the ball and then the goalie takes him down. So that's a bit of a 1 for me. Oof. I fancy Mateta to score at some point, though. I think he's getting on it. I do fancy Mateta to score at some point. It's half time now, anyway, guys. Hey, guys, ask you a question, right? Do you want to borrow Nuno for the second half? Do you want to borrow Nuno for the second half? Just asking. I tell you what, I know Henderson cost us last week against you, but he has saved us so many times. Henderson's a class goalkeeper. He is an absolute class goalkeeper. His distribution is probably not the best, but shot stopping is class, which is like the goal that we got against you was kind of like just out of the blue because he normally can stop those long shots 100%. I mean, when we first got Henderson and he came into it, and he had the fucking top fucking stats of saving shots outside of the fucking box. But, you know, I'm not bothered about it because he didn't and he don't play for me. So I'm all good with that. And not seeing the replay, usually these Yank streams are pretty good with that. Yeah, I mean, it looks a bit dodgy to me, to be honest. I don't think it even got VOD. It looks to me like Salabia or whatever his name is knocked it aside and the goalkeeper came out and took him out. It's been a great day of football, says Mama. Absolutely. For me and for you, it's been fucking class. Absolute class. Loved every minute of it. Anderson being decent keeper for a while now. Old type of keeper, none of his ball playing keeper rubbish. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but that's just how the game's gone, isn't it? So now if you was training as a keeper as a young lad, you'd be expected to save the shots and you'd be expected to, you know, do the creativity as well. Not something that I'm massively into, to be honest. I mean, a goalkeeper is a goalkeeper. He keeps goal. You know, the obvious thing is the name's in the title, but you know. But then again, the name's in the title of a striker, but apparently they're not there to score goals. Even though the fact striker means strike. But anyway, we're not going into that. But hasn't it just, Mama? To be fair, it was a close game when we played each other. I don't think Anderson took him out. I don't know. I mean, I can't really. It's one of them that I can't really get my head around because I've seen like a few replays. Some replays look like he did. Some replays look like he didn't. So I don't know. Striker pose more like. Absolutely. I mean, no disrespect, Palace fans, but I mean, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you. I mean, this stream's more about like the celebration for like me and Sai on doing great things this fucking weekend. You know? Also, Mama as well. Hey, Mama, are you joining for the Forest Newcastle game next week? You up for the watch along next week when we play each other on Sunday? It really has, Si, makes the league a lot more interesting. 100%. 100%. To be honest, it needs to be like this because this is how the championship's been for a long time, where you just never know. You know, I don't think you can call any game nowadays. I don't think you can call any game. Which is why I don't, and I never have. I've never turned around and gone, oh yeah, we'll beat West Ham and all this, that and the other. I've said that if they defend like they did against United, then I expect us to beat them. But I don't think you can call any game. Yeah, can do. And neither Spurs lost some tomorrow, so they don't jump us. But I'm buzzing with 8th with such a hard schedule so far. Absolutely. But that's the Premier League, isn't it? There's no easy games. I don't think there's any easy games. If you're not up for it, what you're doing, then, you know, you're going to get beat, and that's it. And, you know, as today, we were just up for it, and we're not going to get beat. So we didn't. I tell you what, Wolves used to be fucking massive. They are a team that have really fallen away when you deep it. Didn't they win the league twice in the 70s? Wolves have always been like one of those teams. Wolves, in my memory, have always been decent, to be honest. They've always been a decent side. Just showing that replay now. Hold on, let's have a look. Nah. Henderson gets his hand to it. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I was wrong there. Yeah, I was wrong there. Didn't see that. When they shown that other like perspective of it, you could see Henderson gets his hand to it and pushes it away. So it doesn't make no difference. So yeah, I was wrong there. Well, all I saw this past week was that we're going to get battered. Yeah, this is the point. This is what I was saying to Sai. I think we get so fucking annoyed at these fucking big teams going, oh, it's only this, it's only Forest, it's only Bournemouth, it's only Newcastle. We're going to fucking batter them. And this is why I've never done it. I've never done this thing where I'm like, fucking, we're going to batter you at the weekend or anything. Even if we play Ipswich, I'm not going to do it against them either. You know, because I think that's stupid. A game of football is a game of football, and it's 90 minutes. If one team's up for it more than another team's up for it, the chances are the team that's up for it is going to win. You know, providing they can fucking get things on target and stuff. And I've always seen it like that. Never seen it any different. I don't see why I should change my perspective because of what's going on there. You know? Exactly what it says on the tin. Keep it real, keep it yay, which is what I always do. I predicted 1-1 before the game, Mama. I did think Arsenal might stink something, though. You guys did look a bit tired at the end there. I'm not surprised, mate. The amount they defend at times. I thought it was a spot-on tactic, spot-on performance. Same, Mama. Isaac was a bit miffed with that injury, but you're not seeing any. Same as Forrest. Mate, I think we're second in the best defence in the league at the minute. Could even be dropping up to could even be lifting up to first now, because I think the second was Arsenal at the time. But they have Woods on fire. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Matters massively as well. Matters massively. I mean, it's like the next game we've got Newcastle at the City Ground. I wouldn't underestimate them at all. Even though we're on like a bit of a tear at the minute, I still wouldn't underestimate them. I don't underestimate anybody. Never have. Ever since I started this channel. Never underestimated anybody and never will. Because football is a game about mentality. And if you haven't got the right mentality, you ain't going to win the game. Simple. When Man United was on the top and doing what they was doing, it was about players and it was about mentality. You know? And that's why they was able to do what they did. The Invincibles was about mentality. And that's why they was so fucking good. They had some quality players, but if you don't fucking put that fucking time in, you ain't going to do shit. Forest 7 goals against, only Liverpool better with 8, Newcastle 10, third best. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, we're up there. We're doing really well at the minute. We've got a good defensive pairing. And we've got fucking getting that Marino on loan from Villa has been a big one as well. Aina has been a fucking massive fucking signing, you know. And I'm just loving it. Honestly, loving it. I never said anything before the Arsenal game, but I had a feeling. And, you know, when I have those feelings, yeah, I need to do the lottery, mate, to be honest. Liverpool 6, sorry. You look at Man City today, though, I swear the league isn't what it was 10 plus years ago. Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, they're all taking advantage Leeds-wise. The thing is, I think the biggest problem nowadays, and I keyed it out in the Newcastle game, is they have that much of a they're that fucking anal with their tactics, yeah, that, I mean, to me, Arsenal should have been putting in long balls left, right, and centre, to be honest. Last 5 minutes of that game. Same as Man City, probably against Bournemouth. But they're that tactically anal there. They just won't go out of their line. Whereas we do. We will. We will lump it up the field. We'll try and pass it through your midfield. We'll try and do the wing play. But we'll also, like I say, we'll lump it up the field as well. Because what's the problem with that? If you score, what does it fucking matter? Nobody cares. Mama says we have some good-looking players. That's why we are good. Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not even commenting on that because, I mean, that's the way you look at it. So fair play. If all the players have good legs, it don't matter. You know, you can get relegated as long as they've got good legs. It's fine. That's a female's perspective. Have you done the ironing, Mama? Have you got the ironing done? Don't turn into an Arsenal fan, Mama. No. Mama who tickles your fancy. My man is big Tonali fan. Paddy, good point. Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, I don't look at it like that, but you know, it's all down to the fact of what they're going to give, what grind they're going to give. And, well, actually, that might make it sound even worse. But, you know, that's what it's down for me with players. See, Mama's one of those kind of people that goes, yeah, but he can't be offside. He's got nice legs. He's got nice legs and he's good looking, so there's no way he can be offside. Yeah, it's that delusion thing. You'll end up with Odegaard. That would never happen, Paddy. I'll tell you what, ain't it weird how much Odegaard has made? Odegaard missing has actually made a big difference. I'm kind of shocked at that, to be honest. I mean, a lot of the other like pundits and stuff like that called it, but you know, Mama says bang right, yeah, exactly, 100%. You know, I mean, it'd be nice if we could all see it like that. You know, oh well, we've lost the game, but fucking, you know, Elanga's so good looking. Who cares? You know, but you know, we see it in a different sense. I mean, I watch women's football. I'd watch along on women's football, but I'll only do it if they swap shirts at the end and I can see their tits. If they don't do that, then I'm not doing it. End of story. I've always said that. I've always said women's football would take on everybody would watch it if they got their tits out at the end of the game. Sorry, but they would. I'm just being, you know, obvious. Obvious, isn't it? You know. They're right back, no problem. No problem. Yeah, that's the way I've always seen it. I know it's sexist, but I don't give a shit. It's not sexist though, because if I had tits like that, I'd probably take them out at the end of the stream as well. So there you go. I used to know a girl that played for the Aston Villa ladies. You know. Yeah, well, you know, now I've told you what the situation is. If you want to earn the money of the men's football, then just swap shirts at the end of the game. And trust me, you will. I mean, look at OnlyFans. The amount of money they make. If you want to, like, get on the even keel, then just, you know, swap shirts at the end of the game. But I tell you now, you have no end of guys watching it. No end of guys watching it. The sport will just go up like that. 100%. Look how many people sit and watch fucking naked fucking volleyball and all that kind of shit. You do have tits, yeah, you get them out for the lads. You know what? I haven't. I'm quite... I'm like one of them young teens that thinks they have tits but don't. I would have to have a lot of operations. So make sure you sub and like and build up my channel, and then I'll get those things sorted. I'll get you some big tits to look at. Right, okay. So, anyway, before I get cancelled, which I probably am already, but anyway. Someone said to me the other day that on Twitch, they're starting to like clap down on the channels that do the adverts and stuff like that. If you're not putting out the right message and things like that, then they're not going to actually have adverts on your channel. I ain't got a fucking prayer, have I? Let's face it, I ain't got a prayer. I've fucking thrown that away. I will always be myself because it's keep it real, keep it yeti, and it will never change ever. Anybody that knows me will tell you. If I think something, I'll say it. If you don't like it, you know where the door is. You know, cave has has an exit and it has an entrance. So you know you need to leave. Right. Okay. Are we back on or not? We're back in a sec, guys. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What happened? Oh my days. What a fucking save. What a fucking save. We're back on with the game. What a beautiful save that was. I love Henderson. I liked him when he played for us as well. He's one of those really fucking 100% fucking keepers. Henderson made a last-ditch save and took the ball in the face for his efforts. Absolutely. 100%. Right. Get this fucking party started. All these bits where you can't see him. I don't know if you can. No, you can't see him. Anderson's a great keeper. I think Man United ditched him for an honour. I know. I think he's a great keeper, mate. I think he's one of those old school keepers, though, who don't really do the distribution, you know. But I think he's a cracking keeper when it comes to like making crazy saves and stuff like that. I mean, he saved us so many times back in the day. It's awesome. Awesome. A lot of time for him. A lot of time for him. Why am I over there? Hold on. Let me just sort this fucking camera out. Like, I'm not really in the centre. There I am. There I am. Ready for fucking Gary Lineker to come in and fucking Ian Wright. Slap both of them. How do you think Man United's going to get on with Amorim anyway? It's got to be better than what they've done already, surely. I mean, if this one don't work, what the fuck have they got to go for next? You think this Amorim's going to actually work out or what? Because, I mean, it's all right. All of us, like, celebrate when Ten Hag leaves and all this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, when Ten Hag's there, it's pretty much a guaranteed 3 points, isn't it? So you've got to look at it like that. It's all right, everybody jumping on the, Ten Hag's gone and all this kind of stuff. But then that makes another manager coming in who's trying to fucking prove themselves. That's going to make it difficult for you. I'll be interested to see how the Chelsea Man United games goes tomorrow, but I'm not sure whether Amorim's actually the manager for tomorrow. Or if they're still going with Van Nistelrooy. But the thing is, replacing like Fergie, you know, I mean, I know it's been a while, but trying to replace someone like Fergie is a fucking huge thing. You know, it's took us fucking God knows how long to replace fucking Clough, and we still haven't replaced him. It's a fucking massive thing, man. I don't know, yeah, the players are the problem for me, but at least we may get to see the Gyökeres in the Prem. Excuse spelling. Mate, you know what? I agree with you. I think the same. I mean, we've had situations in the past where you could see it was the players that was the issue, but we kept having different managers. But I agree, totally. I think the players are the problem. I don't just think the players are the problem either. I think it's written into their contract that they've got to play and stuff like that. So this is why I don't understand when a manager takes over a club and tries to build something, you know, because if you've got players on contracts that says they've got to play so many times and all that kind of thing, surely that takes away from the manager straight away. And I'm pretty sure Rashford probably got that in his contract. You know what? Honestly, if I took over a club, say for instance, I don't know, say I won the lottery or something like that, and I bought a club or something like that, I would never, ever allow a contract that says that you get to play if you ain't playing well enough. Ever. Not in a million years. If you ain't performing and you ain't earning your fucking money, you ain't fucking playing. I would never let a player turn around, or an agent or whatever, say that he's got to play all the time, regardless whether he's playing bad or whether he's not. I would never allow that in a contract, ever. You play your best to stay in that fucking team. And if you're not playing your best to stay in that team, you ain't staying in that team. I would never have that I would never allow a player to have that in their contract. I don't give a fuck. I would never allow that. Yeah, I see what you mean. Surely you can't have a clause like that. Surely it's appearance performance related. I don't know because I'm kind of going from kind of Football Manager, because in Football Manager you do have, like, you know, in the contracts. I'm not saying that's real because, you know, I don't know how real that is. But I think personally, if I watch like certain teams and I see him keep playing a player like Anthony or something like that when he's clearly not doing what he needs to be doing, but he keeps getting played, that to me would be contractual. When you sign a player, they're either first team or the squad or something like that, you know. And I would 100% guarantee there is certain players when their contracts come up, it is that they keep playing. No, I get what you mean. It does look a bit odd from the outside. Exactly. I 100% guarantee that certain players get fucking contracts that says that they've got to keep playing. You've seen it yourself, where if they play so many games, the opposition team that they've signed for or who they've signed from gets so much money. Oh my days, Pistol. Crystal Palace scored Chalobah. Chalobah's just banged one in with his right foot. Not sure if it's getting checked or what. Chalobah, I apologise, my friend, and Anthony Rashford both been terrible, but on the team sheet every week. That's what I mean. I'm fairly sure that players have it in their contract now. Didn't that fucking Arsenal player have it in his contract that he was always playing? Or Shavin? I think players have it in their contract that they're always the first fucking person on the team sheet. And I don't agree with that. If you're not performing, you shouldn't be first player on the team sheet. So Palace have scored. Chalobah's scored. Great fucking strike, to be fair. Poor keeping, nowhere near when he came out. Yeah, 100%. But I mean, like I said, like I've always said, if defenders don't make mistakes and goalkeepers don't make mistakes, you wouldn't get any goals, would you? If you didn't have mistakes in football games, you wouldn't have fucking goals. Here's Nketiah on the left-hand side, puts into the box. Oh, my days. Who just put that over the ball? So I should be finishing that. Well played by Nketiah to actually keep it going. Gets the ball into the box. Oh, my days. I just fucking so miss that, man. As a football fan, when that kind of thing happens, yeah, I mean, I know Jack's the same, because I've seen Jack saying it in the chat every now and then, that when you miss chances like that, it's like you just know you're going to get slapped. So, Knob, absolutely. Breaking Yeti news, if you don't make mistakes, there wouldn't be any goals. Exactly. Of course, it's obvious, isn't it? There's no mistakes, there's no goals. Bellegarde, come on now. I quite like that Bellegarde, actually. Need to not let him have any fucking shots outside the box because he is quite lethal. Every time there's a goal, there's a mistake from somebody. Or when it's like a fucking long shot or whatever. You know, you can get some superstar goals that nobody could stop, but most of them have come from mistakes. Why is there so much distance between the stands and the pitch? Weird, have you noticed? And should be well ahead by now. Paddy feels like us normally not taking chances. We should be 2-3 up before half time most games this season. Yeah, exactly. Oh my days. Fucking hell. Saw, mate. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Look at that. I mean, what a fucking hell. Are you not finishing that off, man? You might be 1-0 up, Palace, but fucking hell. What the fuck? And that kind of shit can come back to bite you as well. To be fair, if buts, maybes, this is the difference. Absolutely. And that's what football's all about, though, isn't it? You know? There's always a mistake. If it's a mistake from the keeper going the wrong way or whatever, every goal comes from a mistake. Unless it's absolutely an amazing fucking baller who just runs through all of you and then puts it in the net. All other goals are mistakes. Yeah, a bit more quality, Paddy, and you're flying. Absolutely. 100%. So 1-0 Palace, going up to 6 minutes. Fireworks going off like fuck. This Kamada guy, I swear, thank God he was free on a 12-month contract. Absolutely. There we go. Nketiah on the left wing. Oh man, the pass was just not good enough there. Here come Wolves. Oh my days, a mistake there. Oh my days. And it's 1-1. It's 1-1. Strand Larson. Oh my days. Like I said, a mistake. Puts it over the top. Defender fucking mistake. Massive mistake from the defender. And Strand Larson puts the ball in. And that's the problem with missing chances. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Cunha with the assist. This game's starting to get going now. Well done, Eddie, giving the ball away. Yeah, useless scumbag. Defender put all his eggs in the making connection basket. It was Chalobah, for fuck's sake, scored one, conceded two. Well, you should have scored earlier. Yeah, but that's it, isn't it? If you don't fucking take your chances, I mean, Saw should have been scoring that goal as well, because, I mean, that was a massive chance. And I think one of the biggest things is it was so easy to sort of fucking break you down in that respect. I mean, when you do this, it's very difficult to break you down. But in that situation, that transition, it was so easy to sort of break you down. Coming up to 70 minutes. Ball goes over the top. Won by Palace. Palace player goes down. Referee says, yeah, okay. Yeah, just ran down Jack. He's a fucking mug. And, oh, I know Jack. I know. See where Palace are in the league at the minute. Mm. Mm. Man, I used to do that at school. Guess what? Because I wasn't very good. Yeah. Wolves win this and sucks. Palace right into the battle. Just got that yesty pin comment. Jesus Christ. Oh, this man thinks I've got tits. Wolves have scored. Wolves have fucking scored. I missed that because my stream went off. Then came back on. Wolves have scored 2-1. Fuck this shit. I'm taking a slash. Let's have a look at this goal. Lovely pass. No pressing whatsoever. Oh my days. That was so easy. That was so easy. Even my boobs are bigger than your defending right there. Fuck this shit. I'm taking a slash. Fucking rubbish. Absolutely fucking rubbish. And oh dear, Palace. Sorry, lads. I actually forgot I'd left that on, Cole. So, yeah. Man's talking about my boobs, you know. Right, I'll be back in a sec. I'm going for a pee. Great. See what's going on. Oh my days. Zesty Cole, you had to be there at the time. Absolute bollocks. I can't even be asked to watch the rest of this show. Mentally weak shitbags. Time to watch the F1 instead. Nah, I don't think I did, mate. And yeah, it's a context one for sure. Pad call, exactly. Damn, for F1, you must be desperate. Go back, watch the conversation, just as I really want to see that. Bad enough being stuck in the ground behind some beer belly. You've scored! You've scored! Palace have scored! It's 2-2. It's 2-2, guys. It's 2-2. Mark Gehier, whatever his name is, has scored. It's 2-2. Jack, stop being a fucking fair weather fan and watch your team, man. Nice goal. Nice goal. Nice header on. Nice fucking finish from Gehier, whatever his fucking name is. Lovely. Is he going to get VOD? Baby. Really, I'm still on the toilet, for fuck's sake. Yeah, well, you got fucking planned your toilet breaks, mate. 2-2, Wolves 2, Palace 2. 78 minutes. Come on, Jack. Come back, Jack. Stop watching those fucking cars going round the lap 70 fucking times. It's boring as shit. You really don't need to know that, Paddy. And yes, I've been informed by a sleepy individual that I can now talk to you again. Nice one. Big up, guys. 2-2, 7, nearly coming up to 79 minutes. Oh, my days. Hughes has just completely took him out. Is Jack back yet? Is he back? Or is he still watching F1? Oh, let me get him on Instagram. Hold up. Let me get fucking Jack on Instagram. Come back, you fucking fair weather fan. Where is he? Here he is. Hold up. Let me fucking get this fucking fair weather lad out. Come back, you fair weather Palace fan. Here we go. Here we go. I still fancy Wolves though, if I'm being honest. Yeah, don't worry, Mama. I made sure I opened the window. Yeah, I've just sent Jack a message on Instagram saying, come back, you fair weather fan. He might get 12-handed on me, I don't know. Is it 12-handed on me or 20-handed? I can't remember. Is it 20-handed or 12? Can't remember. I'd shit my fucking britches. Oh, Palace on the break here. Oh, man. Is that in Kia? Terrible pass. Terrible pass. Fucking hell, it was so fucking easy. You got a fucking break there. Pull it back. Nah, fucking hell, man. Push it to the front, mate. The fuck? I'll stop now, I promise. What the hell sort of pass was that? And he's absolute pants. Absolutely. He just should have put it in front of him and Saul would have been on it because he's got fucking amazing pace. That was fucking ridiculous. This game's a bit like a fucking duck shoot now. Just to whoever manages to hit the fucking target. I think Eddie played all game. I'm just thinking who can bring on who. Also a good point. Who's on the bench? Man, this is like a proper, like, fucking battle here now. Also, a good point, the ghosts of footballers who have been and gone, and loads of cobwebs. Oh my days, this is like a fucking football fucking team and Sunday pub fucking league. Here comes Wolves again, and Crystal Palace cut it out. Can they do anything with this? Ball's over, and what the fuck? Well, I have to say, guys, that, you know, you came in, you Crystal Palace fans, right? Jack, Paddy. Every Paddy was as bad, to be honest. Well, actually, he did. I do think he did say something about Arsenal. But then you've come in, and I got to stick with my bro. I got to stick with my bro Cole, yeah, and say that you're getting what you fucking asked for. Sorry. Yeah, no, this is just, I can't even call this because it's just going fucking mental. Also, good point. But the ghost of footballers, at this rate, at least you won't have to play Arsenal. The extra 5 mil performance bonus, the crowd clapping Eddie as he walks off. I wouldn't be nice. I'd tell you that much. Nah, neither would I. Neither would I. 100%. You bought the bastard. You fucking bought the bastard. Nearly 86 minutes gone. Wolves with the ball now. I'll be honest. I mean, it might be 2-2, but this game's boring as shit. It's pretty much a matter of who makes the biggest mistake. I think Wolves might actually take this, to be honest. Oh, nice ball into the centre. Oh, wow. Easy save there for Anderson. But 25 mil and all, what were they thinking? Absolutely. I'd love to know who thought it would be a good idea to sign him. Glasner, Parish, maybe everyone. Yeah, I think he comes along with like this like stigma. So I think teams sign him to think that, oh, I can get the best out of him. But obviously you can't. But considering how obsessed they are with Arsenal, you'd think they'd have fucking listened to the warnings of Gordon and Nketiah. That is very true. That is very true. Here come Wolves now down left-hand side. Lovely move there. Bad fucking, oh my days. Wolves have got a free kick outside the area. Or is he booking the guy for diving? No, I think he's booking him for diving. I don't know. There's a bit of a touch there, to be fair. I don't think that was a massive book for diving, to be fair, but it is what it is. I was summoned. Exactly, Carl. He heard he was the best agent ever. Or they don't even watch football. You think the club would learn the Rob Holding fiasco or Shamack to that matter? I know you do tend to sign them. Welcome back, Jack. Hey, Jack, you're back in the game. We kind of still fancy Wolves, but you may scrape a draw. Honestly, mate, I'm not interested anymore. I'm detached from the club. Jack, right. Big fucking announcement on the Long-Haired Yeti's Cave stream. Jack has filed a divorce against Crystal Palace. He's filed a divorce. You've got to get all your papers right, Jack, to make sure you win this case. Otherwise, you go to jail, mate. You go to jail. Coming up to 90 minutes. Fucking hell. Wolves are just running through your midfield like there's nothing there, man. And the header comes in and easily claimed by Anderson. And so it says you may scrape a draw against bottom of the league, says it all. But yeah, that's it, isn't it? 7 minutes of extra time. We're third, Jack, by the way. Have you noticed that? We're third. I don't want to brag, like, because that's not who I am, but, you know, we're third. Pathway to the youth, but you bring on Schlupp, who's as big as the notorious big bollocks to it. Here comes Wolves now down the right hand side. Just pissing around a little bit too much, to be honest. Long ball over the top, won by Palace. Here come Wolves, though. This is a good fucking attack. Oh, made a bad pass, but he got it back. Oh, my days. God, we're all doomed if Forest pull the rest of this season. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Would be awesome, Cole. To be fair, we should have won this game in terms of chances created, but once again, that doesn't mean really anything. Yeah, not on a real. I'm happy for Forest, but it just shows that what can be done with decent owners and not stagnant pieces of shit owners. God, can you imagine, Cole? I'd have to switch Goldbridge streams. I would be fucking... mate, I tell you what, if we fucking won the league, fucking Goldbridge would no longer be a fucking Man United fan. He'd be like, yes, my main team has done it. Now I'll go over to them instead of fucking slugging off the other teams. Nah, I don't have any issue with Goldbridge. You know what? If you want to be a bitch and go over to another team because your own team's not doing very well, that's fair play. Only problem is he would be insufferable. I would not. When have we ever had a good owners though, Jack? It is the history of the palace. Was watching the Forest match with my stepdad. Bloody perfect match. Only thing that could have made it better was a 1 to score. Yeah, I agree with that. But Christ, I will take that. Chris Wood is a beautiful bastard. 100% Corbin. 100% Corbin. Did you do your first stream on Tuesday? I missed it, bro, because I was doing like the Silent Hill thing what I had to do. But if you did it, hopefully it went well. Doesn't mean our fans would sit and accept it. Absolutely. And we'd have to put a boulder in front of the cave entrance to save us all. Hey, Corbin, mate, honestly, I'd be so happy for you. He would give me more hope. I've really grown to enjoy Forest since coming here. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, man. Massively. That means a lot, though, you know. I'm like a Forest fan and people actually appreciate them because of me. That's fucking awesome. Slump and Munar's playing as creative number 10s as the mighty have fallen. No, mate, I haven't. And hello, everyone. What's up, Corbins? You must be well chuffed. I didn't mean that, Jack. I'm just reflecting on the history, to be honest. We're not having a fucking Palace domestic, are we? We're having a Palace domestic. A Palace fan domestic. Jack against Paddy. I'll set up the stream, guys. I'll set up the stream. And you can both fucking argue about how good you are or how bad you are. Could be a new show, actually. We call it Crystal Balls. Oh my days. The Tatter's just scored, but I think it's been called off. We will just gag him. I picked up Dino Crisis on PS1 today, so I might have seen that on Insta. Not got a capture card. I think there's going to be a remake of Dino Crisis, from what I've heard, which is good because I enjoyed that game. Great idea, and Dino Crisis, my word, that's after bringing back memories. It's getting VOD. The goalie doesn't keep the ball there. I don't really see an issue with that, to be honest. Unless it was offside. Anyone have ever played Turok? Yeah, I played Turok. You ever play that fucking game? What was it called now? It weren't Turok, it was a psychognosis game. Began with T, but I can't remember what it was called now. And every time like an enemy was on you, your main character was getting hit for energy. And you was going, I can't, Tekken, no, not Tekken. What was it fucking called? I can't remember. It was an old school game. Every time your character was getting fucking hit or challenged or whatever, he used to make this noise like he was in a fucking orgy. Can't remember. I have no idea. Can't remember what I'm talking about. Tanker. Tanker. That was it. Tanker. Glasner's not happy. Yeah, it was called Tanker. Whenever you like got attacked or anything like that, the character went ooh, ooh, ooh. Fucking hilarious, man. Absolute bullshit. Eternal Darkness. No, it was Tanker. I think it was called Tanker. It was a psychosis game. Oh, you should do it, yeah. I could just sit there. We've always been shit, mate. Yeah, but we've always been shit. Don't tell me as a teen you didn't just run Lara Croft into a wall for 15 minutes, just me. No, mate, what I used to do is I used to get her in the water and then like bring my camera under her arse so I could look up her fucking arse. That's what I used to do, mate. That's a major fucking like saying things that probably shouldn't be said, but I did. I always used to do that, and I also move the camera so I could see her tits, even though it was like a bit point titty thing. You know, it was. I always used to do that. If I actually fucking streamed Tomb Raider back in the day, it would have been Tit Raider, because I was always positioning the camera so I could see her tits. That's how sad I was. Right, game's over. 2-2. Bro, we had to be creative back in the day for material. Absolutely, man. Look at Glasner giving it to Anthony Taylor. Yeah, so 2-2, guys. 2-2. Wolves and Crystal Palace do a Desmond. And I'll probably say fair result, to be honest. I'll probably say fair result, although Palace probably should have finished a lot more chances in their time. But then again, just how it is, isn't it? It's like a man that can't that pre-ejaculates. No, wait a minute, that don't make sense. Anyway, we'll leave that. I remember my mate used to play Borderlands 2 a lot. Went on his profile and there was a trophy for looking under Moxie's shirt. He got so bullied. Mate, we did that. Let's face it, we all did it. Every guy that played a game. See, this is why I don't have an issue with a woman being a protagonist. Because, well, I do, because it takes me longer to finish a game than it would do if it was a male. Because I spend so much time setting the camera up to see up a skirt or, because that's just what we do. That's what we do as guys. So it just is what it is. Exactly. Like Si says, boys will be boys. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it's like women watch football for fucking players' legs. No different, is it? Really? Calling Pixel wank for 3 years. Oh, fucking awesome. Awesome. I'm dying. Mate, that's what we did. Let's face it, that's what we all did. And if you're sitting there saying that you didn't do that, if you watch FIFA and you put the camera in on the player's legs and you're a male, then, maybe you need to sort of look at yourself. But most of the time, it was like all these. I used to fucking get games with female protagonists in it, just so I could actually move the camera. It is what it is. Let's not fucking sugarcoat this shit. We all know the shoe shop on GTA. Yeah, I'll tell you what, on GTA, all I used to do when I first started playing GTA and it got into the 3D aspect, all I used to do was like try and fucking get off with prostitutes, have sex with them, and then beat them up with a baseball bat. But that don't say a lot about it. That don't say everything about me. That's just like, it was a game. So what can you do? It's not something I'd do in real life. Although probably many of the gravestones in the garden might say different. But, that's just my point of view. But we all did that. We all did it. Come on, man. We all did it. Everybody did it. Vice City came with a saucy poster, I think. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. We're guys, we have to look at the panani no matter where it is. So there we go. I think the biggest disappointment for me is like when I did it and I sort of put the camera right under the skirt. There's fucking nothing there. There's nothing there. My biggest disappointment. You know how many fucking Andrex toilet rolls I wasted on that moment? It's ridiculous. How many toilet rolls I wasted? How much lube and toilet rolls I wasted on that moment was fucking ridiculous. Mama says, I think I should leave. Yeah, maybe, because you probably didn't do that. You was probably too busy looking at God of War's penis. I don't know, but that's your thing. And sorry, Mama. Right, anyway, guys, thank you, everybody that's been in. It's been fucking awesome. The whole day has been absolutely amazing. I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed today. Not just with our win or whatever. It's always amazing to like game with the dwellers and have a chat with them and stuff like that. I might have something coming up in like 10, 15, 20 minutes called The Final Whistle, where I'll try and get a few guys on if they want to actually come on, because they haven't won, so probably won't. But the cave turned into a love dungeon. I'm going to start a tune named Noom Remaster soon. Better not poke my eye out. You know what I'm talking about. Good idea, Mama. I think I should too before I say something stupid. Mate, I'm on stream and I say a lot of things stupid, so don't worry about for saying things stupid in the chat. Fair play to Forrest, and I sod off the lot of you. Have a good one, pal. And yeah, amazing day for you with Si and Mama. Well, if I can, I might actually do a Final Whistle stream. And Si, if you're up for it, you can come on, mate, and talk about your victory today, because I think that's quite massive as well. If you want to do that, I'll sort it out for about 10 minutes time. Send you the link if you're up for it. Come on. And quality Saturday as always. Results definitely help. Always appreciate your time, fella. Yeah, and yours, bro. And yeah, well done all. Take care. And thanks for the laughs and company chat. See you tomorrow. I'm going to binge some SOA. Absolutely. And away the lads. Absolutely. Away the lads till next week when we play you. And cheers, yeah, but I got to cook and eat. No worries, bro. And up your pipe, lads. Have a good one. Right, okay, guys. I'm out of here. Keep it real. Keep it yay all the time. And just one more thing. Fucking hell, Forest the third, man. Forest the third, Bournemouth for fucking having a go, and fucking Newcastle beat Arsenal. That's the story of the day. Catch you later. I'll be on in a little bit anyway. and we'll see who I can get on for the final whistle, and we'll see how that goes. Big up, everybody. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support, as always. And catch you later, guys. See you later, guys.